the Investment Club. And today I have the honor of inviting Miss Sally Belanger from Las Vegas to present to us about market update and opportunities. Sally is a broker salesperson in Las Vegas, and she has moved to Vegas in year 2000 from San Jose, California. And she is also a top producer, the top 20 producer with Realty One Group Southwest in 2015. And she also brought her sales team to top producer consecutively from 2018 to 22. She currently holds a position as president for the National Federation of the Filipino American Association. I came to know Sally back in 2011 when she actually worked as a floor realtor. I was trying to acquire my first bank-owned property from them. Sally has helped me and also many of my clients for acquisition of many new homes and resale. So Sally, thank you very much for joining us this morning, and you have the floor.
Thank you, everyone. Can everyone hear me right?
Yes.
I'm very honored to be able to present this presentation to every one of you, and I'm hoping that we can have you join our team here, and hopefully you will consider either investing or retiring in Las Vegas. Let's start the presentation. As you can see, it's called Viva Las Vegas, Uncovering Investment Opportunities and Retirement Serenity. The agenda for today will be introduction and overview of Las Vegas, the economic factor, lifestyles and recreational, the thriving real estate market, and I will summarize it at the end. Introduction. So basically, imagine a city that never sleeps, where entertainment, luxury, and opportunity collide. Today, we will explore the compelling reason why Las Vegas is not only a renowned tourist destination, but an ideal place for investment and retirement. Las Vegas is part of Southern Nevada. It consists of 3 cities. We have North Las Vegas, and Henderson. We have more than approximately about 650 residents, and has a thriving and diverse economy with major industries such as tourism, gaming, hospitality, and convention. We've seen significant growth, such as in technology to healthcare, renewable energy. And Las Vegas offers a world-class entertainment options, spectacular shows, concert, and performance, and which I will go over that during this presentation. Based on the economic factors, Las Vegas tourism industry is a significant driver of its economy, attracting millions of visitors each year. Las Vegas boasts a business-friendly tax environment with no state income tax, making it an attractive destination for businesses and entrepreneurs like you. This will also benefit from the absence of personal income tax, enabling them to retain more of their earnings. So if you were thinking of retiring here, there's no income tax, state income tax. Las Vegas is committed for infrastructure development. There's a lot of business, a lot of construction, and which I'll go over with you during the slide. Here, as you can see on the diagram here, tourism industry based on from 2013 and 2023, the passengers that comes to Las Vegas has increased from the years prior to that. And you can see from the pandemic, it went down a lot. And also even the room rates has increased, and the gaming revenue 23 has reached 13 billion. For the Southern Nevada economic snapshot, every indicator here has an annual growth increase. And each one of you will get this presentation, so you can pretty much go through it and you can study it. But you can see even the population has grown. The unemployment on as of January 23 is 5.9. I know that, you know, that's still a little bit higher, but you can see that others are all either positive, every single sector here, or snapshot regarding the economy. The employment growth here, the average is nationwide is 3.3%, which in Las Vegas, it's 6.3%. On the population growth by state, Nevada is 13. We have a 1% growth, making Florida, though, as making the highest at 1.9. But we are within the, you know, the 13th rank. Now, lifestyle and recreational here in Las Vegas, with the city's favorable climate and abundance of sunshine. Now we have a great 300 days of sunshine each year, making our winter and summer months, making it an ideal location for individuals seeking an enjoyable and comfortable lifestyle. We have a lot of outdoors activities. We have Mount Charleston, where you can go, and if you want to ski during the winter season, it's only 45 minutes drive from Las Vegas. Renowned spectacular shows, concert, and top artists, Broadway. The residents and retirees have access to a lot of entertainment scene right at their doorstep. And of course, we have our iconic Las Vegas Strip that offers multiple attraction, luxury hotels, shopping centers, and we have a lot of very great dining option that, you know, from basic casual dining to a fine dining. This is a very exciting one because it was first it was shown during 4th of July. Everyone was taking picture. The latest Las Vegas entertainment venue is the MSG Sphere. As far as I know, they've taken the first grand opening is going to be in September, and when it was out, the U2 concert was sold out immediately. And it's spectacular to see at night. This sphere changes in different pictures, and I'm not sure if you have seen it yet, but it's really amazing to see at night. And if you're not aware, again, our Super Bowl for 2024 will be held in Las Vegas. So we have a lot of things coming here. The thriving real estate market, affordability. One of the most appealing aspects of Las Vegas real estate market is its affordability compared to other major metropolitan areas. Housing prices in Las Vegas are generally lower, and the affordability attracts a diverse range of buyers, or first-time homeowners, to investors seeking for rental properties. And as you can see, you saw the popular growth here in Las Vegas. We do have a strong economy, and the appreciation has still, you can see from the chart that I'll be presenting to you, it's still rising. Of course, again, you will see on the chart for rental demands, it's still going up, and real estate development has seen significant real estate in recent years with residential communities, commercial properties, and mixed-use projects popping up throughout the city. Easily the largest county by population, of course, is still Nevada, the Clark County, which 75% of the state residents, including Las Vegas. This is very important because the average effective property tax in the county in Clark County is less than 1%. So if you were to purchase a property, either if it's going to be a resale or new home, the property tax will be calculated less than 1%. But it's still significantly lower than the national average. For this fiscal year, 2022 and 2023, the property tax cap rate for primary residents is 3%. And for investors, it's 8%. For new home market, we still have a lot of new homes being sold, making 2021 that was the highest, and then 2022. And from the next graph here, you can see the new home median closing prices is still going up. Regarding the resale home prices, at this time, the median home price right now is at $424,995. But you can see how the dip from 2022 to now. So that's the reason why I feel that it's the right time, because we've already gone through the height, and now it's going down. And as you can see, from 2012 to 2022, this is an apartment vacancy rate, but this is kind of gives you an idea how the rental vacancy rate here in Las Vegas is only at 2.7%, an ideal time to invest here in Las Vegas. So I'm going to present 3 developments or new homes, which I feel you can, if you are interested, this is something that we can I can help you with. The first one will be the D. Horton Spectrum Bay. The total homes on this one will be 200, and it's still the right time to purchase because they just opened up recently. So far, they only sold 20 homes out of the 200. And, the HOA is $32 a month. Using the inside lender, they will give you a 10,000 credit towards your closing costs if you were to finance. Again, all of these 3 builders that I'm presenting to you is located in the Southwest area. It could take from 10 to 20 minutes going to the Strip. As you can see, from the time you get into contract, it will approximately take about 3 months for you to close on the property. The first homes that will be delivered will be in August, but they do have, every Monday they do have a section where they will release lots, and then at that time you can, if you decide you want to get into the waiting list, then they will go down the list, and if your name is called, then you can go ahead and pretty much put your interest and and they will go over the whole process with you. So as you can see here, the square footage is 1715, which is the smallest, and they're offering at 399, 990. Now, every release that they have done, they have increased between 1 to 2,000 increase. So you can see how if you were to start early now, since it just started, by the time they're done with the 200 homes, you will see an appreciation on your investment. Or if you want to, move here and purchase this as your second home or retirement. This is based on my research. This DR Horton Spectrum Bay is the lowest price at this time based on the square footage that they're offering. Here you can see the floor plan on the next slide. And if you have any question, you can just let Monica know, and she will let me know, and I will get in touch with you then, and we can go over all the different details. Another new home that I would like to present will be Pulte Homes. Again, this is located in the Southwest. This is a fairly large home. It's 2,990. You have the option between 4 to 5 bedrooms, and this is the model. This is the only model, Del Mar Calico, that offers a 3-car garage on this particular subdivision. The starting base is 594,990. The second one in the same subdivision is slightly larger. And the base price is 5,086,990. Again, you can go from 4 to 5 bedrooms, and this one has only 2-car garage. And the third floor plan in Del Mar is the Egan floor plan. And this you'll be able to do a 4 to 6 bedroom, a 2-car garage, and up to 4.5 bathrooms. The square footage is 3,097 square feet. I met with one of the salesperson that I usually can get a hold of immediately whenever I call him. And this is a property that I wanted to share because it's 30 days closed, and they have significantly dropped the price. It's a 1-story home, and it's 1,642 square feet. Originally the price was 655,542. They are offering at this time at 535,777. In this community, the HOA is $80, and they have sold 83 homes so far, but the total homes will be about 113 total once it's completed. It is one of the subdivision in this community that has basically single story. Another, this is the one that I was talking to you previously with Delamar, the HOA, and you can see all the information here. I'm gonna be presenting 2 more homes that are ready to be purchased within 30 days. And I'll show you the information, but the HOA in this particular community is $40. So far, they sold 48 out of 225. So usually they'll do a release of lots within either a week or 2 weeks. And then from there, if there's any fallout, this is where they do a drastic reduction. Originally, this one was is going for 729,053. They're actually dropping it to 104,000. So now, if you are interested, this home site is going for 625,053. Again, this is a standing inventory. You may close on this in 30 days. Another reduction with 104,000, which will be at 630,098. This square footage is 3,097 square feet. And you can see the photos is pretty much done. Here in Nevada, usually the builders will complete the landscape in the front of the house. And then on the back of the house, you have the option of whatever landscape you want to do. So, and you can see on the photo, it's done. So it is a 30 days closing if you are interested. I want to present to you Desert Edge by Lennar Home. This is actively selling right now, and the first I guess the first house will be delivered in January, and it ranges from 672,990 to 771,990. It's a gated community, a total of 159,000. So what they did is that, so far they have sold $72. For a gated community, they have a low monthly HOA fee of $60. And the beauty to this is that the house comes with 2 solar options. Either you can purchase it right at closing, or you can do a 20-year lease, or and depending on the home that you're purchasing, it could be from $88 to $117 a month. And here are the different options that you have. You have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. The square footage is 2,289 square feet, starting at low 700. So all of this, again, if you have any question later, if you are interested, these are things that I can help you and guide you. I can actually go to the whole sales office and get additional information. And for you, I would prefer, if you would like to come here, I will personally come and pick you up from the airport, and we can set up appointments in different builders, and based on your need, we can work together on that. Here, this is one. There's again, you already have the address, and like I said, this home site will be available as of January, or delivery date is January 28, 2024. And this is just a plot map that you can refer to if there's any question later. As you can see, we talked about the growth and all of the things that will be coming to Las Vegas. They, again, 30 billion plus is under construction that are going to Las Vegas. And I wanted to share with you what are coming to Las Vegas. Now, I'm not sure if you heard about the Formula One. This will be held in November. It's called the Las Vegas Grand Prix, which has been granted a long-term permission to be staged in our famous strip until 2023. And you can see how the structures, they're already making a lot of progress with the stand, where a lot of the spectacular people will be able to sit, and just the cost itself just to be able to sit in this stand here is 1,000 or more per person. So this is very exciting. Another one that is coming to Las Vegas and to be completed will be in 2027 is our bullet train by Brightline. This is going to make it easier from people from California, the Apple Valley, east of the city of LA, to come to Las Vegas. It's going to make it from, a lot from 3.5 to 4 hours to only 85 minutes using the train. Another upcoming hotels, we have the Fontainebleau, the grand opening on this one will be on December, I believe December 12, 14. And also we have upcoming the Hard Rock, and you'll be able to see the tar on the Strip. Right now, we have the Durango. This is a local casino. It's not in the Strip, but they're already constructing it. And this is located in the southwest area of Las Vegas. And another hotel that they're going to be building is Dream. To summarize this, Las Vegas, known for its vibrant entertainment, luxurious lifestyle, and diverse economy, offers compelling advantages for both investors and retirees. As an investment destination, Las Vegas boasts a thriving real estate market with affordable housing options, steady appreciation, and rental opportunities fueled by a growing population and robust economy. The absence of state income tax and a favorable business climate further enhances appeal for investors. Retirees are drawn to Las Vegas for its favorable climate, abundance of recreational activities, world-class entertainment, and exceptional healthcare facilities. The strong sense of community and social engagement opportunity add to the city's allure as an ideal place to call home after retirement. Whether you're seeking for financial opportunities or fulfilling lifestyle, Las Vegas stands out as the promising choice for those looking for invest or retire in a city that never ceases to captivate you. Now I want to say thank you, Monica, for letting me do my presentation.
Yeah, it's definitely our pleasure. It's very, very
if there's any
informative.
question.
Yeah, so we encourage everyone to type in your questions in the chat box if you have any, but I do have some. Sally, do you think you can share a map of the city of Las Vegas? Because I have a number of clients who ask me if they want to invest or want to buy a house that possibly as a second home or future retirement home, where should they buy? It would be
Yes.
good if you can share a map. And then kind of also, you mentioned a few communities, so like you can point out. And one thing I noticed that for people who want to buy a retirement home, it very often, they would come and say, hey, I want a single story home. So single story home typically would be a bit higher in price because they have a bigger foundation instead of 2-story, one big foundation, and they need a bigger lot. So that's why Sally has brought to us the
I have here.
Yeah. You have to stop share on the last one and the new share.
Oh, okay. Let me remove this.
Yeah, you have the new share. So I have a message. Let's see what do we have. So I have a message from one of the attendee. Can we use the 10,000 closing credit to buy points to lower the interest rate? I think is it D.R. Horton is offering 10K? for closing cost.
Yes, whenever they, well, the 10,000 is going to be towards your closing cost. So it's how you want to use that. Either by lowering the interest rate if you are financing. It's really your choice.
Yeah, so you could use it to buy points and you could also use it for closing costs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do have the map here.
Yes.
Can you see the map?
Yes, yes, we can.
So the south, can you see my cursor? So pretty
Yes.
much you see, this is Las Vegas Strip right here, this area. I currently live in the 89139. I moved from Summerlin to this location, and I've been here for about almost 5 years now. All of the new home development that I'm talking about is located in here. So it is a very easy access to the Highway 15 right here. So the one with the Delamar by Pulte Home and the DR 410 is located in this location right here. The single story, which is great for retirement, is in this location. So it's still a very easy access. Pretty much this right here is the Blue Diamond. It should be connected. And so with that, you can easily take the Blue Diamond to the Highway 15 to the Strip from here. Again, I wanted to let you know there is a Chinatown located in this location right here. But
Spring Mountain.
in Spring Mountain, correct. But on the southwest area on Rainbow, which is so this right here, this is Rainbow. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Decatur. Right here, this is Rainbow. We have a lot of different, we have Asian supermarket. We have a lot of restaurants from Korean, Filipino, Chinese, and it's becoming like the second Chinatown in this area. So it's very accessible, very close to within this is the southwest right here. Yeah. Well, actually goes up to here, the southwest.
Like the one for DR Horton that is accepting waiting list start from 399 and also have the 10,000 closing costs. Where is it located?
Right here in this area right here.
Okay, so like say right now, Southwest have more opportunities. And also it does have quite a number of concentration of restaurants, especially maybe Asian supermarkets and all this.
Correct.
And also easy access to the Strip by the 15 and also the Beltway, the 215 as well.
Strip, either you could go with, yes, which is, this is the Beltway. From here to here, probably about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Where you from here, that's, you know, within 5 minutes, you can go on the Highway 15 because it's very close by this section right here.
Yes. So also, I think I have another mess. So basically, you talk about the property tax, and I really want to stress it because like a number of my investors have been investing, say in Texas, we saw very high tax. And then in Vegas, the property tax seems to be much lower, especially because they have the casino revenue.
Right.
And so every year there is a cap for increase on that property tax. Is that correct?
Yes. So yes, correct. So if you were to live, if it is your primary residence, it only can increase at 3%. Second home and investment properties, the maximum it can increase is only 8%.
I see. So yeah, that's good. And then I have the question from attendee, Ninam, and she's asking, or he's asking, what is the rent price for a single family home in Vegas? Say if we talk about Southwest, because you mentioned about Henderson, North Vegas, and Southwest, but now we're
Correct.
concentrating in Southwest.
We're looking at, based on the square footage of the house, you're looking at $1 or $1.15 per square feet for the rental, especially because of the transient of Las Vegas. You know, we do have a lot of people moving here, and it's a transient city. A lot of the renters prefer brand new homes, of course, because there's always construction, and getting a brand new home as a rental property, for sure you're able to have it rented out within 30 days or sooner.
Yes. And so it depends on the home. Like say, if you're buying a 1,700 square foot home, the chances like maybe, like
Yes.
Sally said, it would be, on the upper range, maybe $1.50, about $1.30 to $1.50. So it could be around about, say, anywhere 2,000 to 2,200. And then if you're buying a big home, 2,900 square foot, maybe $1 per square
$1.
foot, depends, yeah, on the size of the home. And then also, it depends on the location. Yeah, typically when people look at Vegas, they have asked about Summerlin or Henderson, but those seems to be more for, if you're buying a house for your own retirement, that might be the place you want to, because it's kind of what we call buying a neighborhood. So very expensive. So you're talking about like 700 to 900K, say in Summerlin to start with, like Henderson also going up there. And so, but if you're buying something you think you want to invest first, and then possibly, you could either exchange or use it for future. Southwest is definitely a booming neighborhood. And so it depends on your budget.
Yes.
And so regarding, I think they have asked about the utility costs and all this. So what is your observation? But of course, if you are living there, then you probably want to get solar. I have a number of clients here, they have solar. But if you're renting it, you would actually have your tenant pay the utility costs. So being that you're now living in Vegas, Sally, share with us about your utility cost bill. Especially,
Monica, pretty much for myself, I wanted to utilize our and help on the costs. I did put solar on my house. I have a single story.
Yes.
Before, when I was living in Summerlin, we did have a large home with a swimming pool. So, but when you're looking at it, for an average home, usually with the garbage, which is done every 3 months, you're paying about $45 every 3 months. And then for utilities, for an average home of 2,000, basically you're looking at about 150. Or during the winter, it could go down to maybe about 75, and then you double that during the hottest month, which is during the summer. Again, for water, I wanted to talk about the water also, the water district here, because we are a majority, probably 95% of whatever water that we take in within our house gets reclaimed or goes back to the water district system. So and my water right now, for an average of 2,000, probably you're looking at maybe about $50 or less. It's very low. And so, gas, maybe again you're looking at about maybe average about $50.
Yeah, much lower.
Very low, very low.
Much lower
Yeah,
than we here. But how about winter? Like, does it get pretty
it is.
winter?
Sometimes it can go down to even 30.
Mm,
Yeah, maybe up to maybe 75, but average is, if you average throughout the 12 months, maybe about 50.
yeah,
Very
about
low.
15. Yeah, but like say, like, is it popular for the new home to put in heat pump since they have solar, so they use electricity instead of gas?
You know what? A lot of the new homes now are putting the what is that now? Oh, it just which I do have in my house. It's not a tank, and it's called tankless water heater.
Yeah, tankless is yeah, pretty much standard for a lot of new builder here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like say, I think also important thing is about the, yeah, because like the heating bill in winter tends to get high now in California. So I
Yes.
hope like maybe with the solar, if they have heat pump put in and that uses electricity for heating up the living space, that might be able to help. I have a few more follow-up questions. So for single home, the insurance premium, what is the range, and also how easy to find tenant, and the tenants, what type of tenants, say demographic, the background, or what type of do they have professional job? I think we address about energy bill in summer. So what is your call? Insurance.
Well, pretty much. Majority, again, this Las Vegas is a city, so we do have different from hospitality in the strip, and we have a lot of different hospitals. We have financial. So, and usually the Southwest area, you tend to get better professionals that's living in there. But again, Southwest, you have higher end homes and down to entry level. So you do have of people living in there. But as we can see, I think Monica and I have decided that, we do have clients, we want them to stay within the areas we feel where they can have appreciation and growth within their investment. So from Summerlin West all down to Southwest, South, and Henderson, these are considered the premium location of Las Vegas.
Yeah. So my personal experience, I own properties in Vegas, especially since the bank owned time, like, and even before that. And so the insurance premium, I personally feel that is pretty reasonable, being that there's no major disaster, no earthquake, no hurricane, no major flood, and also like say no hail, no like snowstorm. So it typically is one of the lowest. I feel that like anywhere like 600 to about 800 has been very moderate, very, very stable. And then also in terms of finding tenants, so we do encounter during especially with the pandemic time, a lot of people work remote. They've been, moving to Vegas, and after pandemic, and we noticed some of the people actually move away. So it has stabilized, but now being that they have so many new projects coming in town, like new hotels, new stadium, speed train with new station, it's going to be, I think, it's definitely on the upside, a lot of people. And when I have turnover, usually, I have new tenants within 30 days. Most of them all different range. Some of them, they work for, say, because the city itself is one of the largest employer. And some of them may work for, those, the tourism convention facility or hotels. But then for the most part, we have very good property manager we can refer. And typically, other people, they charge 10%, but with a group, we have a volume discount. They charge 8% of the gross rent per month. And then the leasing fee is only a few $100s. So it's very affordable. And we've been using them for a long time, and they manage over 1,500 properties. Very, very nice people. If you're working with the team, we would be able to refer the property manager to help you, like to find tenants for the property. And then I have a question from one of the attendees. It's interesting. How to establish residency in Vegas? Do you have any kind of the insight, Sally?
Well, I pretty much, if you live in Las Vegas for half of the year plus 1 day, then you can consider Las Vegas as your residence, either by renting or by purchasing a home. Now, of course, you have to register your car with the DMV, and from the time you move here, you have basically 30 days to do that. Other than that, no, and of course, if you are renting or purchasing a home, a lot of the utilities will be under your name. So again, that will show that you are a resident here in Las Vegas, and changing your driver's license to Las Vegas also too. So those are the different ways. It's quite easy. It's the same process as when you go to other state, pretty much.
Yes. So we have actually consulted attorneys before, because now it's become a popular topic that many of Californians, they are trying to have residency in the no state income tax day. So the lawyer said, as long as you have like half a year plus 1 day, like they mentioned about 181 days, and you move your driver license there, and also like you have your tax return file, from that. And also you need to have like some receipt periodically. Say if you go to Starbucks, you go to gas station or grocery, save some receipt in case you get audited. People would ask you, like say, and how do you show that you're really residing in Vegas? So, but of course, like say, if you want more information, we'd be happy to connect you, like to professional like lawyer to kind of help you address more detail, or you can consult your CPA about that before you finally decide you want to relocate to Vegas. And I have another questions regarding the some of the new homes, like the Lennar new homes. They have solar that come with the house. Is
Yes.
it a compulsory choice, or is it an option that they can opt out on the solar?
I know, it's going to be a case by case based on the subdivision of Lennar. If it comes within the subdivision, that when you purchase the property, then it will come with it, and you have to choose between purchasing it right out or doing the lease for 20 years. And again, if you plan to do the lease, whenever you transfer the house to the next buyer, if you do sell it, then it will go along with the house.
Yes, right. So basically, yeah, for anybody buying, a lot of builder now, being that is the city requirement, some of them like say, especially say Lennar has been really sticking to it. Many of the communities have the solar, so it definitely will come with the house. But if you're not very comfortable with that, you think you may not keep it for long, you could just do a lease, and then very often the property manager can have to charge the leasing fee to the tenant, because the tenant pay for the utility. And so if they're saving on electricity bill, they're happy to have solar, because it would definitely be lower than the conventional power bill. So like many people will be happy to pay that solar lease for you, and then they have lower utility bills. Yeah. So another question is regarding, say, the high-speed train.
Yes.
Can you shed some light on where the speed train station will be? So like I heard that some of the
You
investors are
know,
looking at-
they're thinking, yeah. You know, again, because of the location, like I mentioned, from Summerlin here down, this is the west side, this is Summerlin right here, going down to Southwest. The station that, the proposed station that where they will be putting it into is going to be around this location.
I see. So like say from Summerlin to all the way southwest.
Right here. And again, the strip in this location.
Yeah.
Well,
and
the
also the
speed
strip.
train, the speed train is coming from south, California, and I'm not sure the path, but it's going to the train itself, the station will be considered around this location right here.
Yes, yes. So, well, you know, like say, if you're buying close to the station, it might be also a good possibility that your tenant will like it a lot, being that basically, you know, it's convenient for transportation. So if is from Summerlin and all the way to Southwest or possibly Strip, but Strip is going to be very expensive because of the high rise. So it might be really worthwhile to consider areas like, you know, in the Southwest and in the area that Sally has mentioned about. And also for each of the development you mentioned.
Ever since my husband and I, yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, ever since my husband and I moved to the Southwest, I really love it in this area right here. It's so much quicker to get to the 15 or the 215 Beltway, which is this one. And of course, the strip is right here.
Yes.
So very close proximity versus living in Summerlin here, where you either have to take the this is the 90, this one here is the 95, and this is the 215. So it's further. The airport is in this location right here.
Yes.
So with no traffic from the airport going to Summerlin, it could take between 20, 25 minutes taking the 215 Beltway right here.
Yeah. So I have two more questions.
Where the Southwest is just right here, very close.
Yeah, so it's a convenient location. Yes.
Yes.
Like for all the projects you mentioned, a number of communities, do they come with like all the amenities such as clubhouse, swimming pool, and some of those?
Again, it depends. But for it to have a clubhouse, when you call clubhouse, usually that development has to have a golf course here in Las Vegas. So a lot of the home, and of course you will be paying a much greater HOA fee. If we're trying to minimize the cost of HOA, then it's going to be just a regular, it's going to be more of a, you know, basic community. Like, for example, you know, if we can keep the HOA 50 or below without any gate, I mean, that's a really good HOA community. I live in a community where I pay $50 a month. Once it's a gated community, then you tend to be paying a little bit more. Like the new homes that I was talking about with the single story, that one, their HOA right now is $60, which is still pretty good. When you're talking about clubhouse with amenities, within the clubhouse, you have swimming pool, it's more exclusive, and you're looking at from 250 and above up to 300.
So it depends on your choice. If you're going to use the property yourself, maybe you want the best. you don't mind pay a bit more, but if you're
Yes.
using it as an investment, most of the time we prefer like HOA deals like $50-$60 and no more. So it could be maybe just a simple swimming pool and clubhouse and nothing fancy, not gated and all this. Yeah, overall, Vegas has been quite safe.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, I think definitely, we have to look at the numbers. So I have another question from attendee asking about what is the restriction on doing Airbnb?
Because Las Vegas is a hospitality. They just came out with a very stricter restriction. So of course, as you can see, we are one of our major is our hotel industry here. So even the HOA, if a property has an HOA, they will restrict Airbnb. So you have to find a home without any HOA, which tends to be an older home. There's a guideline, I can't remember, but there's also a guideline where you can't have a house within so many apart doing an Airbnb. So they're very restricted. And if you do, you have to go through, you have to get a license for that also with the city.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to make sure you understand the HOA restriction, the CCNR, before you
Correct.
proceed with like setting up short-term rental. But
Yes.
otherwise, like long-term rental is always viable solution. And how about eviction? So in terms of eviction restriction, so is Nevada more landlord friendly?
Yeah, maybe Monica, you might want to help me with this one because pretty much my expertise is with the with residential purchase or selling. I know you had some
Yeah.
you've encountered how the eviction
Yeah.
process here in
Yeah.
Las Vegas. If you want to emphasize on how that works.
Yeah, as a principle, Nevada definitely is more landlord friendly in the sense that eviction can be a lot faster. So if your tenants are not paying rent, and yeah, the property manager would have like lawyer they lined up that they would proceed to file eviction for you, and typically is quite a fast process. And also they would have like superintendent like line up with like police force to help to evict the house if they cannot like pay or evict if they cannot bring it to terms. And like the manager would provide turnkey solution, and when they leave they would just lock out, lock on the door, have the tenant hand over the premises, and then make another time and for the tenant to come back to get the belonging. And they would have like a security guard they hire on your behalf that make sure there's no damage to your property, and then the tenants get evicted. It does not happen very often, like I've been investing in Vegas since 2007, and I only have one eviction, and that was handled by the property manager very professionally, so I don't have to worry about anything. And as far as the property screening has done right, and we do not encounter too much eviction issues. It's only when they have like a really hardship, say like last time is because the tenant have like a disability that really forbid them from going to work, and that's why they cannot come up with the rent. So it's a turnkey solution that can be provided by the property manager. And so a follow-up question is, say, how's the homeless situation in Vegas? Because in California, we kind of like, it's been very challenging.
Now, let me go over to usually the location where the home is concentrated is in this location. Yeah, and you know what? as far as comparing to California, I can say that our homeless is much lower than there. So, and I myself, sometimes I would volunteer with the Catholic churches to go and feed them. But again, I can say that our population of homeless is very small compared to California. I think every major city will have homeless people. But again, they're concentrated pretty much in a location where they're at. You don't find homeless in other areas in here, wandering or having a tent.
I see.
I'm pretty sure, it's pretty much will be located in a location where they're at.
Got it. Yeah, because like here is kind of a bit, we find it as a bit overwhelmed. Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, so we definitely, if we don't have more questions, we probably will round it up. And basically, like Sally has mentioned, we're going to share the PDF file of the presentation. And also we'll send a recording once it's uploaded on YouTube. So you can listen back to it. And for people who attended today's session and they have interest in Vegas, please feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, we've been investing in Vegas for like 15-20 years, and we've gone through the bank-owned foreclosure time, and now we see the boom time, but still is a favorite for many Californians, being it is so close. Yeah, an hour flight you can get there, and also no state income tax, very low property tax, low insurance rate, no termite, which is great. Yeah, so, and also with all this new project and the high-speed train, and we're excited, with the high-speed train coming out. It's going to be our first high-speed train in the nation. So I think, the city has a lot of upside. And so basically, like we have one last question from the attendees. Where has the better school district, Vegas or Henderson?
Like I said, Southern Nevada has 3 states. Now, again, this location here is Henderson right here. Las Vegas is much greater. But if going to the location where you have a better, when you talk about real estate, location is always the key. Location. Summerlin and a portion of Henderson is where the best rating of schools. But when you're talking about high school, since they are still busing different students from different locations, the high school are pretty much the same all around. Now, it's hard to say if you want to stay in Summerlin in this area or in Henderson. You have the Anthem. There's the Seven Hills. Inspirada is the new upcoming community. I mean, all of those areas has good school district, schools within that location. But you also have other neighboring areas here in Henderson. That's where a lot of newer homes are being built. With pricing is could be comparable to the Southwest, but it's further away. You have the older community in Henderson also too here, where our older community is generally in this location. So again, it's hard for me to say which one is better or not. you know, depending when you're ready to invest or purchase, then we can kind of look at that school district or schools within that
Yeah,
home that is
please.
zoned to, and then you
Right.
can determine if it's a good area or not.
Yeah, please reach out to me. You know, basically, I own properties in Henderson, I own properties in Summerlin and Vegas. Basically, the most important thing is it depends on your budget. If you're thinking about investment, because typically the homes, say in good area, like say if you're buying Cupertino, Saratoga, Palo Alto, those are good schools. You know, like if you can afford it and you don't mind, then of course we'll be able to find you options. But if you're looking at numbers and you want to break even or maybe have a little cash flow, so many of the tenants may not really look at so much, you know, like the school as long as average or above average. So maybe, you know, like say you can look at the Southwest area because more affordable, because the price in the higher area, nicer area like Summerlin and Henderson would be higher. But if you don't mind and you're thinking about you may use it in the future, definitely we encourage you to do so. And also you can think about like say resale home or townhome in those nice area. But for the most part, if you're thinking about investment, talk to us. We'll give you some suggestions and then you can compare which is the better solution for you. We tend to buy newer home because it's less maintenance. When you buy a resale home, then you know the chances you would have repair. Yeah, day in, day out. Like say you still need to fix, you know, some of those issues like your AC or maybe water heater and something like that. So talk to us and share with us about your interests and perspective. We'd be happy to provide some options for your solution. Again, thank you very much for all your time. Thank you very much for Sally for such a detailed and informative presentation. We look forward to seeing you. So for any of you who are planning to go to Vegas and take a property tour, please let me know. I'll arrange, you know, Sally to meet with you at airport or your hotel, and then can have a property tour and see all those new hotels and all exciting new development. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, thank you, everyone. So yeah, we'll share the information later. Yeah. Thank you.